Can you give us some examples of that?
Willow was once diagnosed with stage 4 leukemia while she was pregnant with our daughter, Amelia. But she didn't tell me until many months later.
Why on earth would she have kept that a secret?
She had a lot of excuses. But what it comes down to is she is simply a very damaged person. And again, it's understandable. Now, she's dealt with a lot of emotional upheaval in her life. Anyone would have issues from that. But unless and until those issues are resolved, I do not believe Willow is capable of providing a safe and stable home for our children.
That my client is incapable of providing a safe and stable environment for your children due to her upbringing. Perhaps we should look at your own. You were raised by Sonny Corinthos, a well-known crime lord. Your Honor, I will withdraw. Setting aside what your father does for a living, there's no denying that you grew up surrounded by violence. Is it true that you were shot in the head as a child with a bullet that was meant for your father?
Yes.
And your brother, Dante, has already testified that you were caught in a firebombing in your father's penthouse, which is why you've been absent from your children's lives. Is that correct?
Correct.
So even if you weren't the target, that doesn't seem like a very safe and stable environment for children to grow up in, does it? This isn't the first time that you've manipulated the legal system in order to exact revenge. Why don't you tell the court about the time you sued your own father for custody of your half-sister, Avery? And finally, I'd like to revisit the topic of Claudia Zaccara. I mean, after all, conviction of involuntary manslaughter is a very serious crime.
Covering in Germany, did you have any contact with your children?
Yes, we spoke on the phone.
Well, that must have been comforting for you. Did Willow facilitate these conversations?
No, my sister Christina arranged them.
And while you were hospitalized with third-degree burns, over 40% of your body, did Willow make any effort at all to keep you connected with your children?
No, she did not.
No. In fact, since her adultery was exposed from that very first day, every action of hers has been geared toward separating you from your children. Is that correct?
Yes.
Let's discuss some of those actions. Willow transported Wiley across state lines when she took a trip with Drew Kane to Washington, D.C. Now, your mother has testified that you were not advised of this trip beforehand. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Have you been advised, Mr. Corinthos, that on April 14th of this year, Willow signed and filed documents appointing Drew Kane as the children's guardian in the event that anything should ever happen to her?
No, I was told nothing about that.
No. No further questions.